conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the USC Trojans and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in before the game with the Hoosiers head coach. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Hoosiers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's Jordan. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They go right back to him. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Dropping back, it's Mayaba. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup because this environment is hostile.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman. Like, the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but
maybe some room here. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that, and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Using his legs, it's Richard. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll try it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Finds his back in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Pulls it in. It's shot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Richard. There's some room. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no points. And this drive is still a success.
The Hoosiers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Beebe. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. On a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Well, that's going to have some people scratching their heads because they've been doing such a good job running the ball in this drive. And then in a short yardage situation on 3rd down, they decided to throw it. And so now what do you do?
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Looking for the end zone, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Indiana!
And I love the aggressive aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of the field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Back to pass, it's Mayava. Catch in the middle, it's Bowman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. It's Bowman.
The pass on 2nd down. Caught by the tight end. Gain of 21 on the play. 1st down for the offense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The run inside. It's Jordan. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bowman. Snags it and he's open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Run in the red zone, it's Jordan.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this running thing doesn't seem to be working. Looks like they're going to have to throw it, but as we know, David, these windows down here, man, they are tight.
Super tight. I think you still got the QB that you can move. You can change the launch point, try to do something to get guys moving one way, take advantage going the other direction.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Running inside, it's Jordan. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it out nearly to the 35-yard line, corralled and brought down. They'll mark it at the 34. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Bobby.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
To the air, it's Hoover. Throwing right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I just don't think the receiver finished his route. At the top of the comeback, you've got to really drive back downhill and give your quarterback a safe place to throw it. Receiver wasn't able to do it, and that made it easy on the DB.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He rifles one deep down the right side. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets into the 24.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The Hoosiers take their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Might be changing the route. Looking for room. It's Pritchard. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Hoosiers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened though.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. operating in the red zone here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. With the catch, it's Mosley.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Oh, they're after him. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The run inside. It's Beebe.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Making side adjustments here. To the air on second down. Looking down the middle. Finds his man. It's Preston. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Here comes the heat. Makes a catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And those in-breaking routes, man, it's got to be trust. Trust in the offensive line to do their job, and then trust that you know your receiver is going to break that off and come straight down the line of scrimmage. Stay away from the defense, especially those guys that sit back there trying to look at the quarterback's eyes and read them. Nice timing on that in route.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Richard. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Indiana! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Alston. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
timeout.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here's the pressure. Looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays.
He's going for a big play downfield. Snatches it on the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Ncaaf. Looking for his man. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Boise State taking on the UAB Blazers. And it's the Broncos looking to make it 5 straight wins. And they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. A hunted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Running inside. It's Richard. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
How about the draw play? What's the first thing you have to do? You got to sell pass. Everybody believes it for just a second. The running back gets a little bit of space, and once he gets space, you can see he knows how to navigate and get down the field and make a big play.
Makes the grab. It's Marsh. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making checks. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Hoosiers are in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Lowers those pads. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got the back over the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Really nice job by the running back setting up that angle route. He's making it look like he's running to the flat, and then he puts his foot in the ground, cuts back across the defender's face, and makes himself an easy target for the quarterback.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Just keep slinging it. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Coming out with it, it's Lockhart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. To the air, it's Ncaaf.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Defense not showing press coverage. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Unloads to the wideout. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Touchdown, Indiana! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he makes the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
To the air, it's Ncaaf. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You just need to have more efficiency in the passing game. This guy completed exactly 50% of his throws the last game. Now, not good enough. And he's below that number in this game. Still not good enough.
Now facing a third and long.
Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Return.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down.
Booster. Slap. Go.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. He wants to change this route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, it's Mayava. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quick completion on the out route. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete to the left. Touchdown USC! And they take it in for 6 more points. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On the ground, it's Richard. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Fires to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They built a cushion. They built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
The give to the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Turns it on down the left side. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And the point after is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. On the delay, it's Richard. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Looking for room, it's Richard. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
The Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. Takes it the other way. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
Well, there's no quitting this defense. I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Looking to throw it, Hoover. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They're dealing with a second and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Becker. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly. The offense changing the play.
Escape! Replace! Spear, head! Iron! Right in the end!
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. run inside. It's Alston. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Misfired on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd. Unloads to the right. That's reeled in. It's Preston. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Sends it downfield. And his 5th interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Going the other way, and he's got